I got good news for you, friend. You're gonna be able to thrift that. Hey, welcome back. Today represents for many of us the most wonderful time of the year. I'm talking about fall fashion. Fall fashion, baby. Fall fashion, fall fashion, fall fashion, fall fashion. Kind of over summer at this point. It's barely even fun to get dressed anymore. It's too hot to give a damn. I'm ready for some new inspiration, some fun trends, all the fall layering. Just want to be living my best in a GD pumpkin patch. So today we're going to be talking about what fall trends we're seeing on the runway, and I'm going to show you how to thrift everything. But personally, I am not super into runway fashion. I know you're probably not shocked, but I like to take inspiration from street style and a lot of social media outlets. The reason I do like to follow and thrift for runway trends, we know that fashion trends are cyclical. That means that styles coming back around can currently be found in your local thrift store. So you don't even have to wait for the more affordable and like fast fashion retailers to catch up to those runway trends. You can start thrifting it today. So before we go thrifting, let's talk about what trends we're gonna be looking for. Personally, I love Harper's Bazaar for breaking down runway fashion. First up, on the runway, we are seeing the rich girl aesthetic. This is not really a new trend. They kind of called out this trend last fall, but I really don't feel like it took off, and for obvious reasons. But basically, it's about a little bit of excess with sequins and metallics. And if you want to cop some sequin pieces this year, let me tell you, I got good news for you, friend. You're gonna be able to thrift that. Another trend that's carrying over from past seasons is the idea of color smashing. The runway saw a lot of neutrals mixed with bright pops of neon or pastel colors. I also love the look of tonal color blocking. So your entire outfit is green, but you've got olive green mixed with a pastel green mixed with a neon green. I think that's really cool, and definitely you can thrift solid colored pieces at the thrift store that you love and pull off a look like that. And again, this one isn't totally new, but bold patterns were all over the runway. We love to see this one. I love all the psychedelic florals and swirl prints. So bold patterns and pattern mixing definitely is gonna be a fun trend to thrift for. The next trend is basically loose tailored layers. So this one is about suiting with all the layers. Menswear inspired looks, head to toe, just a completely literal take on that trend, and everything with a looser, more slouchy fit. This is fantastic news for thrifters because I'm gonna show you how shopping in the menswear section, you can find so many great options for this trend. Next, we're gonna talk about knits, and for fall, it's like, duh. But the trend is layering knits on knits and everything super matchy-matchy. I gotta say, I think finding knit sets can be a challenge in the thrift store. You're probably not gonna find a cute three-piece sweater set in the thrift store. It's probably gonna be the 80s JCPenney number that's just like a tank top with a sweater over the top. And then you have to style it to make it look on trend. But I think your best bet for nailing this trend is gonna be to look in the dresses and look for knit dresses. Personally, I see sweater dresses get donated all the time, and that type of look was a huge runway trend. Sweater vests are also still hanging on, and the other knit trend worth mentioning were ski sweaters. So fun to thrift for. Definitely check the men's section. Moving on to this roaring 20s trend. I think we all love to see it. I think we're excited about the aesthetic from the roaring 20s coming back around, and this time it's kind of taking the form of a trend that we have already seen, which is wearing a lot of like sleepwear, slip dresses as evening wear. So we're looking for satin and lace pieces to wear as layers, and we're definitely gonna check in the sleepwear and look for some slip dresses to pull off this trend. As far as what other texture trends to look for, puffers were really big. Those oversized puffer coats, especially ones that are a little bit longer cut. And I think if you can find one like that in a bold color, you're good to go. And plush and cozy textiles as well. They definitely called out midi length pleated skirts and dresses. It's definitely something I look for and have a lot of success finding in thrift stores. The key will be leaning into those bold, solid colors and patterns that are making everything so trendy this year. So other than that, I'm gonna say it's all about cropped fits. We're still loving a crop top. If you're going for suiting and you don't wear like an oversized blazer, your best bet is gonna be to thrift a cropped jacket, crop tops, and mini skirts. The minis making a comeback, baby. I also want to talk about some of the trends that we're seeing more in street style and social media that I don't think got covered on the runway. It's no secret that there's a huge amount of 90s and Y2K influence in trends this year. That means straight leg denim, bodycon fits and pieces with cutouts, men's button downs worn open as like a shacket, colorful leather, and I kind of mentioned this with the knits, but sets of any kind. It's just all about styling them in a more trendy way. A personal prediction is that these satin bombers that you can find in the thrift store with the funky Versace-esque patterns all over them, I think those are due for a comeback. I think they're gonna become a hot item this fall. And then to talk about accessories, I think those structured baguettes, lug-soled shoes, also specifically cowboy boots and loafers. And finally, I'm gonna say statement earrings seem to be making a comeback, especially if you can find colorful hoops or the big rich auntie clip-on earrings. I think we're seeing those make a comeback, and those are definitely such a fun thing to thrift. I think we've got some great inspiration now to head to the thrift store, and then of course I'll bring you back here for a styling haul to get you inspired for fall fashion. Okay, definitely want to take a look in the coats for puffers, especially long puffers, trench coats and like suit coats, and then also just, I think some like bold colors would be fun to do, like statement coats. I like the shade of pink, and I could see this being paired with some really like bold saturated colors, like an oxblood kind of burgundy color. This one I think is like the best as far as the puffer trend, and it's a Cole Haan coat for $19. Thrifting a good trench like this is such a solid bet because they are usually easy to find in a thrift store, and it's the type of piece that can just elevate any look that you're currently wearing. They're also more lightweight, so good for this early part of fall where you don't need a super heavy coat. This one is so nice. It's almost like a micro suede, and it's from London Fog. It's only 14 bucks. Okay, let's take a look in the sleepwear. We're looking for those kind of slip dresses, like the Roaring 20s style. If I'm scanning, I kind of look at the bottom here to see what materials I like, and look at this black one sticking out. I love the bottom of this. And of course, since this could be a light layer, you could just wear this as a skirt and then put whatever you want on top. I like this one. It's really short, so I like the idea of like actually wearing this as a top and tucking it in. Okay, this makes me think of Danielle Twinnell on YouTube. She's always thrifting these like cute Y2K lingerie tops. There's another one for you too. So let's keep looking in the actual dress section, and then usually the sets are right next to the dresses, so I definitely want to stop in the sets as well. Even if they still just have summer dresses out right now, I would check that section because you could find some cute slip dresses for layering. Here's a fun psychedelic print. What if you like wore that with some yellow or pink tights and then some kind of like chunky heeled loafer? So this one, just wear it with like knee-high boots and you're good to go. Here's an Ava Mendes dress. I like the satin. It's got saturated colors for sure, and then the back has a big cutout. That's a really nice piece.
feel about this. This is a little faux leather dress. I think that could be made to look so cool in high fashion. I think this lace detailed top, how delicate it is, definitely gives me that like roaring 20s vibe. Here's a fun sparkly dress. I think you can make this look like very Y2K with some platform boots or just a really like strappy sandal that kind of like laces up your leg, and then pull on like a little bolero type of sweater. I love how this has so much texture to it. It's just a really interesting dress. Okay, excited about this. This is a knit set, and it's a dress with a little cardigan that goes over it. It's in perfect condition. Has this cute scallop detail around all the hems. That's a great find. Here's a great knit piece. This is also a midi length with pleating, but it is like a sweater knit material. If you pair this kind of neutral with some saturated tones, it could be just a really cute look. Looking at the sleeve here, what is that? This is a set. Looks vintage. Okay, the skirt looks too small for me, but I maybe could get that top on. I gotta try that. Dang it, it's way too small, but these sleeves are everything. This is a 3-piece suit set. We have a jacket with little bows and piping. Then we have this little tank top with gingham buttons. And then we have these gingham pants, and they are 100% silk. Oh my god. The whole thing is only $8.50. That's a steal. Here's a set that's just a blouse and pants, no jacket. But I love this like plaid. And it is plus size, it's a 2X. Oh my gosh. Just a bold, fun colored blazer is just such a good snag right now because they're just totally change the look of an outfit. Okay, here's a great saturated color for a blazer. If it's coming up a little purple, this is like a true cobalt blue. And it's Celica, which is a 90s brand that I actually really like. That could be a really good addition to fall wardrobe styling. I think this would be so cute to pair with a high-waisted mom jean and kind of cuff the bottom of your jeans and do some nice like high heels with it. And then just pop it on over a white t-shirt and you're good to go. It'd be just like a cute dressed up look, and the cropped fit is like a nice trend for fall. Okay, now I'm over on the men's side. I want to just like cruise through the button downs and show you kind of what the selection looks like. There's always a huge selection of men's button downs at the thrift store in my experience. We also could take a look at the jeans. I'm gonna skip the t-shirts, but I might want to hit some sweatshirts because they're always good for fall. This is like a faux suede material, and I love stuff like this to wear it open over your outfit as a little shacket. For me personally, I'm probably going to be avoiding like picking up any more of the buffalo check style. I also probably will avoid like pinstripes for a little while. That just doesn't feel like very current to me either. Any typical plaids, I'm probably gonna skip on for now. What I like is this one. It's got like a micro houndstooth pattern that gives it a little bit of a 70s vibe with this blue and like greenish brown in the print. All right, here's the sweatshirt find of the day. I may be left-handed, but I'm always right. They have these Hey Arnold boxers that say "Stay Rad." They're only 99 cents. Okay, now in the denim, I love to shop the men's denim. I start in a size that's like at least 2 inches on the tag up from what my waist size is because I need the extra room in the hips. So it could take a little trial and error to figure out your size, but that's my suggestion as a starting point. I have measuring tape with me, and I'll show you exactly how I measure to figure out if I'm gonna get close to a good fit that I like. As far as fall, I'm gonna be looking for light washes. We're also keeping an eye out for a straight leg. So this one is checking all of my boxes, so I'll probably put it in the cart and then measure it. For a 90s like straight leg fit or classic Levi's, I love the 505s or the 550s especially. Do you ever want to just put stuff on the end caps so that somebody will see it and buy it? Like, somebody needs these so bad. First, I'm gonna measure the waistband flat, and of course looking for twice my natural waist. This one is gonna have some gapping, but it still might be okay with a belt. Then I'm also gonna measure across the hips right at the inseam, because that's pretty much like the widest part of my hips. And now I'm measuring the inseam from the front, and what I personally like to see for a high rise is a minimum of 12, but ideally I would want like 13 or 14 inches. So this one should be a really decent high rise on me. I'm seeing close to 13-inch rise. So that's all I check. All right, so since we just looked at the men's denim, I think I want to stop through the women's bottoms. So let's start on the skirts. Well, I just found one thing, but it's really cute. This little micro-checked pleated tennis skirt. I'm kind of itching to just go to another thrift store instead of digging through every section here. I might just do a little bit of skimming and then see if we've got time to go to another store. I also just spotted this skirt. Okay, I'm seeing these colors, very saturated. I really like that. So I would crop this and wear it as a crop top, and I think then you've got a totally like on-trend modern piece. Okay, this reminds me of our recent thrift store scavenger hunt video, because I'm basically on the hunt now for sequins, because I know there is a short sleeve sequin blouse that lives in this store. In fact, what are you? Oh. I don't know what to say. This place just didn't quite pass the vibe check today. I think we did see a lot, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I feel like that's kind of it. So I really want to just like move on and try to get to another thrift store.
We're gonna start again in the dresses, even though I do feel like at the last store we were able to find a lot of good examples of on-trend dresses. I just can never resist shopping the dress section.
What is this? Oh my gosh, it's a Saks Fifth Avenue vintage dress.
We're swinging by the blazers and the bottoms before we head over to the tops. And unfortunately, I'm learning here that they had not really put out very many jackets or knits, as in sweaters, yet. And I was just a bit too early for that. But by the time this video comes out, you should have no problem finding those items in any of your thrift stores.
I think this one's really cool. It has a cropped fit and a metallic kind of sheen to it that just looks like modern and trendy. This would be really cute over a button-down blouse, like a white collared button-down blouse, or just wear a bralette under it and then wear it with a high-waisted wide leg trouser. Okay, what do we think of this one? Does it look like you're on trend and like avant-garde, or does it look like you're trying to stand in the park as still as possible and have people throw money in your in your tip jar? Okay, I might need this sweatshirt. $7 though. Whatever, I need it. If you know, you know.
So we're gonna check out the shoes and bags before I head into the fitting room. The fitting room is open, so I'm gonna try a couple things. I found these lug sole boots that I like, but they are not my size. And I like the idea of these shoes because they can make a fun pattern mixing outfit. They do have a large bag selection here, so I'm scanning for anything that catches my eye, like this interesting bag. But I'm also looking for bright colors and smaller pieces, like this one. Had some damage. And then I already own a bag like this, but this is kind of the Y2K baguette style I referred to.
I found these two, which are both just wacky and fun. I love my golden doodle. And a shiny gold one. I don't know if I'll get either of those. I think they're like $5 each. But I don't know, especially this one I think would be really fun to wear. These wide leg pants from Target. I love this brown. And the wide leg is very cool, but they're too big. Got some diaper butt. Here's that vintage Saks Fifth Avenue dress that totally won't zip on me. But I'm just playing pretend, and I had to capture it on film so I can remember it forever. It's so cute. Oh man, check this out. I do think this is cool. It's just really interesting and different. A couple really awesome things here, so I think we're about done with our thrift, and then I'm gonna take you home for a little to wrap things up, get ready for fall.
Okay, so first let me show you what I picked out today. This cobalt blue blazer, these pleather shorts, patterned pants, that black slip dress, whitewash straight leg jeans. But I actually left those Lee jeans because I found a pair of Wranglers in my size. This has been on my thrift list for a while. This patterned crop top, we'll talk about it in the try on. I couldn't say no to this. I also grabbed that pair of Liz Claiborne shoes, some white crew socks, and that belt. Now I'm just gonna add a few of the on-trend pieces from my own closet. A sequin top and a ski sweater. Cowboy boots, loafers, and my Doc Marten boots. I also have that structured baguette already. And all of those items were previously thrifted. So let's style everything together for some fall looks. I can honestly say I would not have put this outfit together in the past if it weren't for our runway and fall inspiration today, and I absolutely love it. We've got color, we've got texture, we've got glam mixed with tailored pieces, mixed with funky cowboy boots. I think it's just so much fun. As with all these looks, let me know how you think I did with the runway inspiration. And let's keep it going. I love how just combining a few pieces from my closet with the pieces that I thrifted today gave me a little bit of a fall capsule. So I'll be able to just kind of swap out and mix and match some of these pieces for totally different looks. This look is head to toe pattern, including my shoes, and I love all the print mixing that's going on. I do think this look needs a little bit more color. There's quite a bit of blue in those trousers though, so I'm gonna pull that out with my next look. I did have to go back into my closet for a few more pieces in order to pull off this dark academia look, but I really wanted to try out a little bit more of the fall trends we were talking about, and I love how this blazer layered over that sweater vest gives me a lot more color play. I think this is a cute fall look, and of course, everything is thrifted. This dress doesn't fit quite right on the top, but that's okay. I mostly wanted it for that satin skirt bottom, and I'm gonna pull my ski sweater on over the top for a cozy look. You can always use a belt here to tuck up your sweater, give you more like slouchy fit, define your natural waist. And don't forget, you can layer your slip dresses over t-shirts too. I should steal this hat. Thank you.
Funny enough, I ended up thrifting a two-piece bathing suit today. I have a vacation coming up, and as I looked through the suits, spotted this pattern, and I thought I could style that for fall. So I love this trend of wearing bathing suits as regular tops. Swim tops often come in great patterns and colors, and they give you that fitted, cropped look that looks really good underneath a blazer for fall. Clearly, I love this sweatshirt. I had to have it. I think the colors are really cute. I love Dolly, and a sweatshirt and jeans is a classic cozy look. This would look amazing with my blue blazer over the top too, so there you go. It kind of completes this capsule.
Well, thank you so much for thrifting with me for fall fashion trends. I can't wait to chat with y'all in the comments. I want to hear what your favorite trends you're looking forward to are, what things you hate, and what things you're ready to say goodbye to from previous seasons. Give me all the tea. So I'll talk to you soon, and I'll be seeing you Thursday this week for a special bonus video. Other than that, I normally post new videos every Sunday on thrifting, secondhand fashion, vintage, plus size, and sustainable fashion. So I hope you liked what you saw today, and you can subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on Thursday. The reason I do like to thrift for runway trends, we know that the reason I like to thrift, I can do it. I have to like complete this in like 5 hours. There's no way. Okay. So imagine, oh, I haven't fixed my nails yet. God damn it. Delete 27 clips of me pretending to be ready. This is very familiar. I feel like I'm always trying to fix my busted ass nails while I am otherwise ready to film a video. And then I look down and I go, it's kind of meant to be this like wild and free hair. It's on purpose, I swear. Okay. Hi, Rook. I know, I'm freaking out in here. Thank you. Oh, that's a good little walking stretch. Do you need out? No? Oh my gosh. In, out, in, out. You are a cat. You want to hear about the fashion trends, Ruger? You're gonna wear your red collar, and that's about it. You have a signature look. You don't need trends. You classic puppy. Seriously? If that is a pesticide company, okay. It was a cute little neighbor kiddo bringing a package that got misdelivered. Of course I got pissed, like just hearing a knock as I try to finish this. Ugh. I have a bad attitude.